worms. I'm gonna head to bed. Good night, guys.
Right.
Good
Nighty
time.
night.
Have sweet dreams about my goat.
Oh man.
Keep telling this story.
Okay. So, I was really little. Well, by really little, I was probably about 5 or 7 or whatever. And
That is really little. Yeah.
my family, we had some goats. Hi, Hoku.
I'll change my mind. I'll stick my head out with you while you tell the story. I'll be a bro for you.
Okay.
Okay. Keep going.
And so what happened was we went and sold one goat off, and then we still had this extra one here. And our dog ended up like destroying half its face for whatever reason. It was probably a bit hungry.
She's a wild dog.
No, our pet dog. And
Okay.
And yeah, so we put all bandages around its head because its skull was a little bit broken off. Trying to be all nice and lovely. And then one day we came home from school and we went to redo the wrapping, and it had all maggots in its brain. So on one night, my mother went and drugged all of us kids. So we were passed out, and
You can't just gloss over that part. What?
well,
What do you mean drugs? All like with what? Huh?
I don't know, just some drug. So we're all
What the-
fucking drugged out,
That
and
sounds like a felony.
well, it's okay. I mean, she
No,
was doing
it is
she was
not.
doing a nice thing. So
What?
My-
Whatever.
my grandfather, that was in the fucking mob and shit during the 80s and crap, he was still alive at the time, so yeah, it would have been around that. Yeah, so because he was fucking weak as shit and was having, like, because he was fucking dying, so his muscles wasn't working, he had diabetes and all whatnot. So he was trying to show my mum how to, like, slice its throat, and my dad was too much of a fucking pussy to fucking do it. So my mum couldn't do it because she was too weak, and my grandma fucking too weak as well. So everyone was too weak, and the only person that could do it was fucking pussy, my dad. So my mother just, she hadn't started nursing yet, but she knows from going to the vets to put down many animals that they just inject them with bleach. So my mum gets some bleach and tries to inject this goat with all the bleach, but completely misses. Like, well, she misses a couple times until she finally makes it into the vein.
Jesus Christ. Muscle injection with
Yeah.
bleach.
Basically, yeah.
Fucking
And so she injects it with, like, an amount of bleach. I don't really know the exact measurements, but it wasn't enough, so it didn't die. So that next day, fucking, they were hoping that it was gonna die during the day or something while we were at school, and so fucking next night came, we were all drugged out again, and they ended up just taking the goat, getting the neighbor to come in, fucking criminal, because nobody in the street had a fucking gun. So, like, everyone, where we lived, it was the fucking ghetto. Like, fucking DEA, the SWAT helicopters constantly flying over. It was the fucking Nerang of the Gold Coast. It was horrible.
Right.
So, none of the criminals, none of them had any guns. None of the fucking crims. It was horrible. So, the one criminal that had a fucking, like, digger, he came over with it and fucking dug a hole. And they just put the goat in and buried it alive. So, it died. And it was probably about a year later, my little sister and I, we went and dug up the skull, and my parents told us it was a fucking goat. That it was our goat, and that they buried it, because we knew the next day, like, it was being buried. Like, it died. That's what they said. So we took it into school and told everyone it was like a fucking fox's head or a kangaroo's head or whatever. And we got everyone to touch it. And when we went up to my sister's classroom and got everyone to touch it, it was after that my older sister went and told them that was our pet goat. So it was only my sister's class, my older sister's class, that knew it was our fucking pet goat. But we went into every other classroom and got all them to touch our little pet goat on its head, told him it was a kangaroo skull or something, and that was that.
No, I'm not a theologian, but that kind of stuff doesn't strike me as the things you do to go to heaven.
No, it's okay. We're Christians here.
I don't think that's how it works.
Well, what you mean?
I just saying over and over again that you're Christian doesn't mean anything, Michael.
Sure it does.
No, because you're Christian, Sam, all you need to do is acknowledge that Jesus loves you and you're good.
Pretty fucking much.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the story of my pet goat.
Yeah, don't stop calling it your pet. It's more your fucking prisoner. Like, that's some, like, CIA torture level shit.
No,
I was gonna say, it sounds like a scene out of a Stephen King novel.
it was
Kinda.
just our pet goat. I mean, what were we supposed to do? Fucking let it keep living with maggots in its brain? Like, that would have been just rude.
I'm sure there are better ways to kill it.
Well, they
Then
fucking
burn it
tried, but, you know, fucking bleaching the veins didn't really work, and we were poor cunts, and we didn't have money to fucking take it to a vet and get it put down, where that would pretty
It
much
was
gonna
really
do much
easy
of
to
the
make
same
cyanide.
thing. Yeah, but my parents, they were fucking, you know, stupid. So,
All you need are apples.
you know, fucking...
Yeah, you just get like 20 apple seeds and you grind them up, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, my family, when it comes to murdering animals, isn't really, you know, good at that. They try and do it all cheap and easy and whatnot.
That reminds me kind of my grandma on my dad's side. Everyone on my dad's side of the family, they're all fucking psychopaths.
Oh.
My grandma is like, she calls herself a devout Buddhist, right? So she claims she doesn't.
So
she
she's
doesn't
a
want to
holy
kill.
person too. She's a very religious.
She doesn't want to kill or harm any creature in the world. So this one time, we decided to have fish for dinner. She got a live fish from the farmer's market. It's like, oh, I don't want to kill this thing. I don't want to, like, maybe, like, chop its head off, or I don't know how you kill the fish normally. But
punch it.
so instead of killing it myself,
you put it on ice.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this carp in the freezer and watch as it freezes to death.
That's actually a good strategy.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I don't think that's entirely humane. I'm not sure.
I mean, fish don't feel pain,
No.
and if it's cold, at least, you know, it slows down
They
all their
do.
heartbeats. So, oh, they do?
I mean,
Well, of course they feel pain.
when we went out fishing, all we used to do was just like stab the fish in the face with a screwdriver.
Why a screwdriver?
Well, you're not gonna stab it with your finger, are you?
You can also just like grab it. You can grab it by the gills and just like snap the spinal cord that's in between the gills.
Oh yeah.
Not the spinal cord, but like you
You
know
want-
whatever
I got
connects the
paraplegic.
brain stem to the rest of the body.
Thing we used to do when I was a kid, I used to go fishing with my grandpa. Basically, we'll fish. It was mostly carps, river carps. We'll fish some carps. We'll go early in the morning, like 6, 7 in the morning. We'll get some carps and drive to a nearby restaurant, and they have this whole like service covered for you. It's like they'll kill the fish, prepare the fish, and cook it for you for a fee, and you can just eat there. Like,
Cool.
eat the fish you just fished with a couple bottle of beers, and that's nice. Beers weren't for me yet. By the time I was like 10, so
You were drinking beer at 10?
no, I wasn't. They weren't for
Ah, damn.
not in 5 years.
I need to get some alcohol.
No, it took hours.
What?
Was it like 7 p.m. for you?
Nah, it's 8. It's fine.
Mhm.
I'll just wait until
Okay,
like
you're
the
fine.
morning. Let me fuck off down.
Don't get too much.
No, I'd never drink too much.
Yes, you do, but
Yeah.
I think you're getting better at it though, Sam.
Yeah,
uh,
I just haven't drunken in a while because I don't have alcohol. But I guess it's good.
You know, any amount of sobriety is good.
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Uh,
really pretty bad to go from drinking to complete cold turkey.
yeah.
So better to like
I thought I would be a lot
gradually.
more angrier.
Yeah, it's better to gradually like control the amount you take in.
Yeah,
Portion.
it
Yeah.
would be nice.
I think I just quit weed cold turkey. Like
Ooh.
I was smoking, and then all of a sudden I just didn't. I didn't need it anymore. I was like, all right, I'm
Mhm.
good. I'm done with this
Well,
lifestyle.
the thing I think I'm not sure. It might be easier because I basically stopped. I didn't smoke that much to begin with, but weed, I mean.
Mhm.
But for alcohol, it can have some like genuine negative effect on your body. Like for a long time alcoholic, you can actually have seizure from cold turkey.
Well,
Well, yeah,
fuck.
because your body if your body gets used to it, then it's constantly creating like chemicals in it to like
Yeah.
sustain it to sustain alcohol. So all of a
Yeah,
sudden, there's this overabundance when there's no alcohol coming in. You're fucked.
yeah, precisely. All I got back when I tried cold turkey was just I jittered a lot.
Mhm. Yeah.
That's unfortunately.
Yeah, I got the shakes for a while. I think they're mostly gone. Well, almost.
Yeah, same. I'm not jittering as much nowadays.
Mhm. Yeah. Lovely.
I need to save some money for medication.
Ooh, medication. Yeah, might be
Yeah,
good.
it's fucking expensive, especially since my insurance is shit.
Just like come to Australia or Canada.
I don't have a visa.
No, it's okay. You want to marry an Australian woman?
No, I do not.
Oh yeah, Alfred. Oh yeah, keep going.
Go
Fucking
harder.
hell.
Go harder, Alfred. Oh yeah.
I hear that in my dreams now.
Well, I mean, just a
Nice.
personal preference, but I don't think I dig white people in general.
That's
Oh,
alright.
It's personal preference.
Nah,
I
it's
think
you
I'm
good?
just a little traumatized by all the fucking country girls here in Indiana.
well, on behalf of white people,
I,
I am so sorry.
all they have to talk about fucking corners and tractors, trucks.
Is that really the case?
Yeah. I mean, it might be because I'm kind of in the agriculture department. It's kind of my own fault.
Yeah, you have no one to blame but yourself for that one, buddy.
There's normally people who are not from around here who are more interesting, you know.
Mhm.
If you want to meet girls in college and go into like communications, it's a useless degree, but at least you get to meet people.
Yeah. Hi, this is fucking Alfred in the fucking corporate office. How may I do you?
Uh, uh, oh, I have a busy
That's better
summer.
now.
Huh?
Have a happy fun time sleeping now.
All right.
Yeah.
Good
Go
night.
harder. All right. Good night, Alfred.
Good night,
Good night, Sam.
OQ.
Man.
Okay, well, hopefully I didn't have enough where I get high.
What?
Well,
Were you getting high off of?
I'm not trying to get high.
You just said hopefully there's enough to get you high.
No, hopefully there's enough. Hopefully I didn't have enough where I'm not gonna get high.
Enough what?
Yeah.
That's not an answer.